First, a healthy and prosperous 2025. Let's kick off the year with a fresh look at the TopScope study for the Stoxx Europe 600 sectors. In this study, the diagonal cross represents the one-year performance, the spheres reflect the 4-year performance, the Stoxx 600 index is shown in black with the weakest performer, the food and beverages, on the left and the best performer, banks, on the right. Here you can see another overview of the sectors sorted according to the one-year performance. This week, we'll do an in-depth overview of the Stoxx 600 indices using the Williams Alligator indicator to analyze the direction, momentum, and trend strength. Study overview. On the left, a one-year bar chart is displayed using a daily frequency. On the right, a 4-year bar chart uses a weekly frequency. For a multi-month outlook, the alligator hold condition is essential. This occurs when the three balance lines, lips, teeth, and jaw, are rising, indicating a stable uptrend. For more active trading, watch for crossovers of the balance lines, which often signal potential entry or exit points. If you're a contrarian investor with a longer horizon, look for short conditions where all three balance lines have been fallen for several months. This could highlight opportunities over several months or even years. For this video, we're focusing solely on the alligator indicator, setting aside other technical analysis. Let's start with the benchmark, Stoxx Europe 600. Currently, the balance lines are meandering, placing the alligator in sleep mode. This suggests indecision and consolidation in the broader index. While the index itself moves sideways, individual sectors vary widely in performance. Some are very bullish, others very bearish. Automobiles and parts. Weekly. The alligator is in short mode, but the downward momentum is slowing. Daily, meandering at higher price levels. A rise in the lips balance line would indicate a potential uptrend. Banks. Strong bullish trend with all three balance lines steadily rising on both weekly and daily frequencies. Basic resources. Weekly negative trend since 2022 with no higher highs. Daily balance lines are expanding, but no reversal is evident yet. Chemicals. Similar to automobiles, in a short trend mode on both weekly and daily charts. Construction and materials closely mirrors the benchmark with no significant deviation. Financial services looks a lot like the bank sector. Food and beverages, among the weakest sectors since 2022, in short mode on both weekly and daily frequencies. Healthcare, underperforming since September 2024. The alligator remains in short mode on both weekly and daily charts, with signs of consolidation. Industrial goods and services, slightly stronger than the benchmark, but weaker than financial services. Weekly balance lines are stable, but need to sustain recent momentum. Insurance. Weekly uptrend remains intact. Daily, The last high was higher than the previous, but it's too soon to confirm a continuing uptrend. Media outperforming the benchmark but losing momentum. The alligator is meandering on weekly and in short mode on daily charts. Oil and gas. After months of underperformance, the balance lines show a bullish hook. Daily, Lip's balance line has made a higher high, signaling promise. If you prefer not to chase stocks already in an uptrend, be sure to keep monitoring this sector closely. Personal and household goods. Weekly consolidation over the last 4 years. Daily, an upswing is visible but lacks higher highs. Real estate continues in short mode on both weekly and daily charts. Retail. Weekly, the alligator is meandering, but a higher trend would mark an all-time high since 2021. Technology. Weekly, recovering from consolidation since July, with prices back above the alligator. Daily, Lip's balance line is making higher highs since August. Telecommunications, among the best performing sectors. Weekly, a strong new uptrend is forming. Breaking the highs of 2021 would mark a significant shift. Travel and leisure. Weekly, balance lines recently made a higher high, but are now hooking downward. Daily, the alligator is in short mode. Utilities. Weekly, a longer consolidation phase, but recent highs since September indicate potential for a breakout. Daily, balance lines are stabilizing after a pullback. Moving above 395 could signal renewed strength and makes me enthusiastic. In the ever-evolving financial landscape, thorough analysis is essential. Join us for our weekly insights to navigate the complexities of the market with confidence.